Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special unboxing video on a Monday, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So once again, we'll make this a bit of a guessing game, bit of fun. And this is a figure that I've been lucky enough to get as a direct swap with a subscriber and now friend, Adam Grahame. So what we've got in here, it's a boxed item. It's a Japanese figure. It is a Japanese exclusive figure, but the figure was used by, or the mold was used by Hasbro already. So it's not exclusive in that right, if you know what I mean. This particular version came out in 1988, so that means it's a Super God Master Force figure. This is boxed, it is unused content, so I'm really pleased to be able to get one in this sort of condition. So I thank him again. It's an Autobot. And I'm just trying to think of his appearance in the cartoon and stuff. So there is a Hasbro version of him, but it does of course have a different name. The Hasbro version of him, I cannot remember in the cartoons, but in the comics, I've just read a couple of different stories with him in the comics. So the Hasbro version of him did have some comic time. I need to go and watch Super God Master Force again to recap my memory on it. So he was I suppose part of a mini team where there was 3 of them. They aren't the biggest figures, shall we say. As I've already said, they were Autobots. There were 3 Decepticons as well, which I suppose were their nemesis or their direct rivals, shall we say. They had a cool little gimmick as well. So the gimmick that they had was very, very cool. Now, I imagine that this one works as well because it's unused contents. Oh, the box is beautiful. This is stunning. I'm just unwrapping it all here as I'm talking to you. And the difference, because I'm not going to give it away just yet. So for those people who are new to the channel, for people who don't really know the difference between some of the Japanese figures and some of the Hasbro ones, sometimes it's just something really subtle, like this one's just got a different coloured painted face. So there you go, that's the biggest clue I can drop without giving you his name. And of course some of the other figures like Joyride had a complete pretty much redeco, and Minerva obviously of Nightbeat, and of course of Joyride. There we go, Joyride is Ranger, of course. There we go. So this guy is pretty much identical. He just has a different coloured face. Well, I think I've given you long enough. His reference number is C315, if anybody knows that. And I'm going to say his Japanese name, and let's see if anybody else can get it. So his Japanese name is Wild Spark. And yeah, it's not the biggest figure. It's not the biggest box. It's beautiful though. I'm looking at it, and thankfully it's not sealed. It's definitely unused. We'll have a look at it here. So Wild Spark is Fizzle. Fizzle, fizzle, fizzle. So as you can see, there is the thing on the side. Let's see if I can carefully open this. And this is what I love. So again, people who don't really know much about the Japanese release of figures, they very rarely had carded figures. In fact, I don't think they had any carded figures. They put everything, even the mini bots, even these, in beautiful, beautiful little boxes like this, where they just fit absolutely perfect. And they put all the information that you need to know either on the back. There's his spec chart, which is of course his tech specs, or of course in the flaps. Now if I can carefully, this hasn't been taken out, take it out of the packaging, it's definitely unused. There you go, he's got a yellow face. And I know that that's a really small and ridiculous little change, probably not worth getting the whole figure over just for a different coloured face, but it's going in my Master Force collection, and I thank Adam Grahame hugely for this. Did you get it, guys? Let me know. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.